истинный в огне. Кто читает твои сны, поклоняюсь темноте.
If you are reading this, then that means that my attempt to release this document to the world without them seeing has been successful. First of all, greetings. I'm a researcher and is at the moment living in a hut out in the middle of a radiated zone that's not accessible by the public. I've survived because a contact has supplied me with experimental, but luckily fully functional radiation protection gear, plus food, water, electricity, and a hidden encrypted net. Please do take note that this information I'm about to show you can change how you view those mythological creatures you love. Let's start with the simple one, the unicorn. Unicorns are not those magical friendly horses you see. In fact, they're just as aggressive as a bull when it sees red. Their horn is simply a spike from a narwhal, but I've seen some with a rhino horn, impala horn, and a cycas horn. They kill by using their superior speed and force to impale their foe, and I've been impaled through the arm, and it hurts like hell. If their foe survives, they will swing their heads around until the foe falls off. I survived by shooting it in the head. So yeah, unicorns are not friendly in any way and will attack on sight. And before I move on, I would like to mention that there is another species of unicorns, simply called alicorns. It's a unicorn with wings. Though they can't fly and the wings are used to clean themselves and make themselves seem bigger, but otherwise their wings are useless. Next up is a basilisk. There are two versions of this thing, a snake and a lizard. They're exactly the same in every way except their race. And no, they're not giant things like in the Harry Potter movie. The lizard can be about the size of a man, and the snake is about 1.5 meters long. Anyway, a basilisk is said to be able to kill anyone with a stare. Well, these can do the same by shooting very small, fragile darts at your eyes, and the poison that is contained is so strong it can kill a person in seconds. Other than poisonous darts, they don't have any other specialty and will only shoot if threatened, so do not look at their eyes or risk getting killed by a dart. Another is fairies. The fairies I've seen are not small flying humans, but they're actually highly intelligent insects that are shaped more or less like a human. They are smart enough to create basic tools and live in hives, that is a network of trees with holes in them. They will attack if you step into their hive and will stab you with mini spears and other small weapons. But they are mostly peaceful as long as you don't bother them. During the day, they spread pollen out around the forest and collect berries, nuts, and sometimes fruits. At night, they enter a form where their torso will glow like a firefly, and they'll hunt small creatures like a baby basilisk, or spiders, or anything that is small enough. Their enemies are imps. Imps in this forest are exactly like fairies in appearance, but they are the complete opposite. They will glow during the day and will attempt to lure any creature to it, which will result in you walking into its trap, which is a tripwire of strong forest roots that will make you fall either onto a net of small thorns the imps have built, or an edge-like cliff or hole in the ground. At night, they'll shut off their light and act like mosquitoes and stab you in order to irritate you. As long as you ignore them, they'll stop after a few attempts. A more interesting one is the golem. Now I know that golems are supposed to be a statue that's come to life or something like that, but the ones I've seen are a little bit different. A golem is an ape-like creature that walks on all fours or on 2 feet and resides in the environment that it has found its armor. It has a sticky slime flowing off its skin and will stick rocks or bark onto its entire body depending on where it is. They hunt by curling up into a ball and wait for a creature to approach. When approached, it will ambush its prey and smash it with its hands, and sometimes body slam its prey if it is big enough. A golem can grow around 4 to 6 meters tall when standing upright and will not attack you on sight, but can possibly mark you as prey. where it will stalk your behavior and set up an ambush. So do not go the same route twice, you might end up getting body slammed. The last one on here is Bigfoot. Yes, a Bigfoot. Bigfoot is an ape-like creature, but is more or less a human with the same amount of body hair as a gorilla. They usually scavenge for either fruit or meat. They have never been seen fighting and has an incredible sense of hearing and sight. If you're spotted, they will try to scare you away with grunts and possibly a roar, but they will run away no matter what you do. Bigfoot seems to be a prey category creature and not a predator, though they can easily give you a punch that can break bones. That's only if they get cornered with no possible escape. So yeah, this is the first document I've been able to send out to the world without being discovered. I'll send another document if possible, but I don't promise anything.